Hey guys. Today we're gonna
just go.
I'm trying. Today we're gonna be doing Q&A and answering some of your questions that were asked in our last Q&A. So the first question is, does Alex have any kids?
The ones that, yeah. It's probably because I had too many long answers. The answer is only the one in the mirror.
So he does not have any kids. And the second question was, do you guys want kids of your own? Or any more kids?
Yes.
That's it? That's all you're going to say? Yes?
I feel like, what more is there to say?
That's it? I think you need to explain yourself a little bit.
Yeah, I think we should have a boy.
Wow.
But anything would be great.
Wow.
Boy or girl.
Wow. That is like a 3-word answer.
I'm confused.
I feel like you normally like really answer, and this time you're like just like, no kids. Don't have any kids.
I didn't. I said it was in the mirror.
I know, but it was like quick.
Are we gonna bang out more answers this time, or is that one?
No, it's not that many questions that I want to ask.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like that question is like a serious question for you to just be like, yes.
I mean, it is a serious topic for sure. I mean, I don't know how in depth I'm supposed to get in that. Like, I just want another kid. How about we ask you the question?
I mean, we've talked about this offline, not recently, but
It's been, yeah,
when was the last time we talked about this?
a while back, probably.
How long?
Months ago.
Yeah, like, man, I would probably say maybe like a year ago or something.
I mean, time seems like it's going by pretty fast.
So yeah, we haven't hit the topic in a while, but when we were first dating, we had this conversation on and off, and I kind of said, you know, I'm not 100% opposed to having another child, but since he'd never been married before and he'd never had kids, I wanted him to be okay or know that I might possibly not want any more kids. So
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a deal breaker. I mean, I came in knowing and understanding. I mean, the crazy thing is, like, I wanted to have 10 kids when I was younger, and, you know, life just didn't happen that way for whatever reason. And, I mean, I think at my age now, it's just 10's out of the question.
yeah,
But,
definitely.
I mean, you know, I think every man would want to have a kid. I mean, I guess every person at
I think
some
everybody's
point,
different. I think there's a lot of men and there are a lot of women that I've met that they're like, I absolutely don't want kids.
Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted kids, but I mean, Arya and Audrey feel like my own. You know, I'm obviously, you know, not the real father, but I feel like a father figure in their life, and I'll treat them, you know, as that figure. Not trying to take away from their own father, who does a great job, but, you know, I still feel like I am a part of their lives. And we just watched a movie right now, actually, with stepfathers and stuff.
Yeah, it was funny.
And it's pretty funny because it's really cheap besides all the Hollywood stuff.
What was the movie called?
I don't know. I had it right there.
It's the one where
It's with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. It's pretty funny.
yeah, it's really funny actually.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you know, I'd want one with, you know, us to have one, but times are running out, if you know what I mean.
I mean, it's running out for me, not for him.
It's running out for me.
No, men can have kids at any age. It's the woman that. I think I put this on.
Hey guys, so today.
Whoops. I'm reading the questions from our last video, so. And for me, again, I made sure that while we were dating, he was kind of on board with the possibility of not having any more kids. I think, again, I'm not like 100% opposed to it. And, you know, I I think probably now might be the closest I've been to probably wanting another kid. But especially because he's never had his own and gone through like the newborn experience and the, you know, all of the before the current age we're at right now. So I think that that's something special, and if he really wants to experience it, then I don't want him missing out on that.
You know, I mean,
I've actually never had this conversation with him offline, so this is the first time he's hearing it.
You too, thank you, because you just let a lot open, and I like it. I think we got to do this more often. Get more stuff out of you. No, but yeah, I mean, I understand it's a lot. I mean, you know, my sister has 3 kids. A lot of my friends have kids, and I've been, you know, when I'm around, you know, I've been, you know, a part of their lives, and like, you know, I love being around kids. I'm a big kid myself, so I feel like we can relate in a lot of ways. But yeah, I mean, I think honestly for me, it's like if it doesn't happen in the next 3-4 years, I don't know.
I mean, honestly,
I don't like. It's not that I'm opposed to being like an old father, like. But I just think for me, like, I'm already breaking down a little bit physically.
He's really not.
He's
like, exaggerating.
But I just don't want to be, like, you know, super old and not be able to, like, run around and play around with my kids. You know, especially at a younger age, they're very active. And, you know, I play with the girls all the time, like, if I'm just a big 5-year-old with them. But I get worried that the later I get in age, the less I'll be, you know, my back, I can't bend down. Or I can't
you kind of are like that now.
I'm telling you,
like the girls are like, can I get on your back? And you're like, no, my back hurts.
Well, no, because I think I
know.
have like an alien back here right now.
He hurt his like shoulder-ish back.
I don't know. I have an alien in my back, literally. So if anyone knows a doctor who can remove aliens from your back, I need like the number. I can't
leave it down below in the comment section.
Yeah, seriously, like I was gonna call Will Smith because I think he lives down here in South Beach. So
that is funny. So that's a good answer, right?
I mean, that's a long, super long answer.
That was a long answer. And again, too, from my end, I rather have known that you were on board with me not having kids, and then later on, if I decide to have a baby or say, okay, I'm on board now, then you would just be happily surprised rather than years down the line him saying, well, if I would have known that you didn't want kids, then...
Well, I mean, there's always the reality. Like, I mean, a kid's a blessing. It's not a guarantee. So even if we say we want to have a kid, that doesn't mean that we can just magically have one. So, you know, and that's other things I feel like maybe in my life, like maybe I can't have a kid, and that's a possibility too. So it's not a deal breaker. It's not a... You know, I really want one, but if I don't have a kid, it's not like the end of the world for me. So, I mean, I guess that's that, right?
Yeah. And then...
Because it's going to start getting like... about like trying and stuff, you know? It's like...
You want to explain how you try to have babies?
So,
next question. So, then the next question was...
There's a bird and a bee.
Oh, do we plan on getting married?
Oh my God.
Like 3 people asked that actually. Do you guys plan on getting married and having more kids?
Yes. I mean, here's another thing. The marriage thing is just, you know, I've, again, not been opposed to marriage. I just think that, you know, marriage is kind of, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I feel like this day and age, marriage isn't really taken serious, and it's for other reasons than love and like what it's all about. And, you know, I think it's not that I think of it that way, and I think that it's really tough. I don't know, because I hear myself saying it, and I just hear myself telling you, but it's like, I feel like the world has, what's the word when it's like, it's really like
downplayed.
No, like it's like made it such a negative thing.
I feel like he's kind of stuck in between 2 things. Like sometimes he'll be totally on board, and he really, like, not marriage like the word, but you're totally for it. But then other times you're like, what is it for? I mean, like for us right now, I get asked that question all the time because we bought a house together, we live together, we're essentially married without like a ring and paperwork. So for me, I'm like, okay, we're happy and everything's working perfectly. Like we don't necessarily need to get married, but at the same time, we get asked all the time, and I don't know, we kind of go back and forth with it.
It's gonna. I mean, listen, I'll give you the real answer. It's gonna happen. It's just, it's just gonna happen. When it's gonna happen. I already know what I'm gonna do.
Actually, before we were even together,
it's gonna be epic. By the way,
at Schnupley's. Do you remember that? Well, it was like it was.
I said something.
Yes, we were like dating and we still weren't like girlfriend and boyfriend. So he was having the conversation of like, well, at this point, like, when do you like do I just start calling you my girlfriend, or do you want to officially, do you remember that?
Yeah.
And he's like, or should I officially ask you? Like, I keep asking my friends and all my friends are saying no, it just happens. People just start calling you or calling her your girlfriend and you just start introducing her. And he's like, but I'm not sure, like, what should we do? And I was like, no, you need to ask me. Like, and he's like, okay. So
Did I just
it was
ask
like,
you right
no,
there?
you didn't. I thought you were, but you didn't. And I was like, okay. And then that right there, he said, I already know how I'm going to propose to you, and it's going to be amazing. So that was funny. That I was like, you haven't even asked me to be your girlfriend. And
well, I'm wondering if that amazing thing is not changed.
The same? It changed? I don't know.
I know, because now...
Do you remember that conversation?
I do remember that conversation,
okay. So
but...
is it the same thing?
I don't know. I don't remember what I said, but I know what I have planned now is going to be breathtaking.
Just make sure you film it. So they can see it.
I know I'm not really about technology and stuff, but I got my ways. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh man, those are pretty intense
really hard questions. And I
considering we just watched football, watched a movie,
he was totally like...
And I have too many wings and beer in my stomach, to be honest.
Yeah, we went to Sports Grill and we
awesome wings.
Amazing. And we then, guys, how much time do we have? We got time. I'm gonna show them my ice cream. I'm gonna show them my ice cream. Tell them about the ice cream.
Oh, so we're obsessed. Well, yeah, I'd just say we're obsessed with this pumpkin cheesecake ice cream, which I introduced her to because Ben & Jerry's is like the best ice cream in the world.
Amazing. We bought 3. So we were at Target. Here, grab it. We were at Target and and we were looking to get an ice cream. You had to put it close so it's not like I don't know if you can even see it, but
it's super shiny.
It's super shiny. Yeah, it's pumpkin cheesecake from Ben & Jerry's, and
I can't look at it.
So good. So we went to Target and we were grocery shopping, I think, and then we passed by the ice cream section, and I saw this and I was like, I don't know, I don't think it sounds too good. Pumpkin cheesecake. And we only got it because it was buy one, get one free. And this would have been the second one. I think that's what it was. I think there was like a sale going on. And then you were like, get it. Ben & Jerry's is really good. It's going to be good. You're not going to be disappointed.
Ben & Jerry's hasn't made anything bad.
And I was like, okay, fine. But I was really not sold. Oh my God. It is the best ice cream in the universe.
I feel like now you love pumpkin everything because of that.
Probably. I actually didn't, I started liking pumpkin recently. This is amazing. It has little pieces of, it's pumpkin cheesecake ice cream with graham cracker swirl. Amazing. You have to get it. So the point is, I've gone to Target a million times. It's not there. I've gone to Publix. I've gone to every supermarket. Nothing. And then we were leaving the Sports Grill. We went to Winn-Dixie, which was next to it. And of course they didn't have it. And I was really disappointed. And I was just like, that's it. It's done. It's over. And then when we were going to the car, he's like, I have a surprise for you. There's a Ben & Jerry's in the same shopping center. And they had it. And we bought 3.
And I literally thought it was just going to be, because it's almost like a Baskin Robbins or like an ice cream shop. So I thought you can only we can buy a cup. But the freezer was there and she opens it up and BAM!
And people must have thought I was crazy because I was like, oh, it's here!
There's people like, what?
Yeah. I was so excited. I was like, I'm going to buy all of them. And then I was like, no, we know it's here. We'll come back and get it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Go try it and you're welcome.